Hey y'all, it's Casey. Today I'm using the Less Resin Deep Pour Mold, and I'm going to be using 3 different mica flakes. I'm going to try this Bone Black Purely Pigment from Color Art in a polyurethane resin. I don't think it was going to work, but I wanted to try it. It is a resin product, but it is water-based as well, I believe. So I don't know how well it's going to work with a polyurethane resin. And as you see, I mix and mix and mix, and it just does not disperse. So, remember, no polyurethane resin. I went for some black epoxy pigment, and I'm adding in those chunky gold flakes from Color Art as well. These are just mica flakes. And I've mixed them in with my polyurethane resin, and I'm just doing this to put a solid back on this thing to get it started. Now I've laid out the 2 different mica flakes. It's Pirate's Booty and Driftwood, and I've just kind of made a pattern in the center of the piece. Now I'm going to use my Bond Crafter 3-part deep pour. It's 2 parts part 1A and 1 part B. I believe it's how it is. And I've got some little glass chips. I'm just going to drizzle the green around for some interest in the background. I've got my deep pour ready. And I'm going to just drop all of those gold chips in with the deep pour. And I'm just going to pour a layer of clear right over top of that. Isn't that beautiful? Just the way it elevates everything. It makes everything pop and everything shine. It's absolutely gorgeous like this. Now, it's been 3 days. I've let it cure. And I'm just going to put on one of my beloved UV DTF decals. And I'm going to scrape that down really good. And then I'm just going to pull that top piece right off. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pour another layer of my deep pour epoxy right on top of this. Okay? This is not where I'm going to stop. This is just the second layer. And I'm going to take and add some gold full flakes at the bottom of the piece right here. Just to cover up the edge of that decal and kind of give it a little bit of interest. Give it some more depth. And once I get all of my gold full flakes down, I'm just going to let this cure for 72 hours. Now that it's cured, I'm going back in and I'm going to write busy as a bee. Okay, it takes me some time to get it the way I want it to look. I'm not the best when it comes to writing. I just ain't. I'm not the best with lettering. I have to redo it multiple times to get it the way I want it. But then I'm going to go over the black with the gold acrylic pen. Okay, now I'm going to put in another layer of the deep pour epoxy. Okay, now that it's to the top, I'm going to go in with my gold paint by Jo Sonia, and I'm just going to paint on some flowers. Okay, once I get the flowers painted on, I'm just going to draw some stems. I'm going to highlight them with some micas, and I'm going to go in with my Artsyville, and I'm going to put some more gold flake down on the top. Now I've filled it up with epoxy one more time just for a top layer, a thin top layer. This I finished off with the Bond Crafter 2-part epoxy resin just to make sure I got a thin top layer. I didn't need a deep pour at this point. And we're going to demold this guy and we will be finished. He is ready. And I think he's absolutely beautiful. My little bee just playing in the garden. He's got his flowers. He's got his bubbles. I had to do bubbles since it was epoxy resin. But I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you love it too. You all have a beautiful, blessed day. And thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, please take the time to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.